right, so Mario came to pick up Norman. And Norman was a darling, by the way. He never really gave any trouble. He's such a little cuddle. He's a little cuddle monkey. He just loves to cuddle. And so, anyways, Mario came and he periscoped Jada singing and Colin playing the cajon. And in his room, it said there were 250 people, but there are always live viewers that are on the computer. So when you checked his thing, there were like 738 people watching my baby girl and Colin play music. That was so awesome. Unfortunately, the video only stays up for 24 hours, so I shared it at Facebook for anybody who follows me on Facebook to go see. So I don't know if some of you saw it. Good morning, Joseph. It is Wednesday. What they say? Hump day?
Hump day. Good morning.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Copyright infringement.
Good morning, people.
You were gonna say that thing Robin Williams said, right? Copyright infringement. And he protects his intellectual property. You can't use his image or his voice in anything now that he's dead and gone. He made sure he took care of that. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, like I said. We did a small order yesterday, 1,600 pieces, one color. And we have to do, is it like 6,000 pieces today? 6,000 pieces, same bottle, different company, different product, but one color. And I heard that one of my, remember when we went to go pick up those bottles the other day from our friendly competitor? They're not really even a competitor. They're too big. They're too big. They protect us, actually. Well, I heard that they sent me a new customer. The customer hasn't called yet, but based on the bottle that they said, I think we've had this customer before. And I hope if it's them that they come with a different attitude. They pay well, so pay is not the problem. But they have a black bottle that they want red ink to go on one, blue ink, right, Joe? And orange? Orange is the last one? I'll show you guys when we get there. But they want the ink to look so vibrant on a black bottle, and they don't realize that black sucks in the color. You know, have you ever tried to do just a regular paint or coloring book and you lay down black first and you try to put another color over it? It's hard. So in order to get a lot of vibrancy or coverage or whatever, we have to use a screen with a what's bigger mesh count, smaller mesh count? Tell me how I'm saying it. Bigger, so it has more holes. So the screen would have more holes in it, so it more ink presses through. But when you do that, then it floods out everything and then it looks smudgy. So I told them the last time, well, buy your own ink from the ink supplier. Maybe they can put something in there to make it more vibrant, because we certainly can't mix it the way you want to mix it, and then we'll do it for you. So because we only have certain stock inks, we don't buy special ink for people, because you'll end up buying special ink for certain customers and then pretty soon they'll buy one time and they won't ever come back again, and then you've already invested $300-500 in ink, right, Joe? So we don't buy special tooling for customers to go with their bottle. We don't buy special ink. If they want me to do it, they have to buy all that stuff. I have my stuff that's in stock. Put on my sunglasses, guys. It's really, really bright today. I think because I took the thiazide last night. Anyways, I don't know if it's them, but from the bottles that they said it was, I kind of think it might be them. By the way, we saw Koji yesterday. He's going into the office right now. We saw Koji yesterday. He came to that unit, and the day before that, the people that were in the unit were getting rid of their cars, taking it out fast. They were vacating. And then yesterday Koji showed up and he was snapping pictures. That building is wrecked. That building was beautiful when they turned it over to those drug dealers, and when those mechanics took over, they did mechanic work out of there and they dirtied the wall with their hands. Oh, it was ugly. So I don't know who's going to be responsible for that. Is it going to be the drug dealers who are on the lease, or is it going to be the people who squatted in there? So the place is empty again. So I'm gonna pray that between now and the next 11 months, whoever they put in there are decent neighbors that are not gonna be spray painting cars or spray painting cabinets. Chain it off. This is what I write Joe up for all the time, because he doesn't chain off these doors.
What kind of tour did you do last night?
What vehicle?
What's up, Sergio?
Sergio! Jada's gonna bring the car today. You have time? No, we're gonna so. Huh? And what happened, Joe? Joe, what happened? No, no, the halafa.
Remember,
You know, his one is 2006. You got a small camera now?
I got all kind.
See a photo from me?
No, this one was my Christmas gift last year. I've been having this one.
Oh,
Sergio said it's a listen, 19.
19? Is it a better car for that little boy?
Better, but yeah, stick, I don't think it's
Oh, and probably he just learned to drive.
yeah,
Plus you only have 1500. Alright guys, so right over here to the left, it's Green Acres, right Joe? Yeah. It's Green Acres. Let me see if I can zoom in. And that's where the funeral will be tomorrow, so it's literally like a 5-minute drive from the shop, right Joe? Look at those big massive mountains over there. And those homes, the top of that hill. Let's see. Can we see the homes? They're big and beautiful, but here what? I would not want to live opposite a burial site. Not it. Just right opposite the burial ground. Oh hell no. They're big and beautiful though, huh Joe?
Should I drive back or something?
I know. They're gonna say get from behind here. This is a gated community. Morning guys. It's Thursday the 10th. It's my 31st birthday. Like I always say it's my 31st birthday because that's when I had the surgery when I was 18 and I almost died. So I always celebrate this day. Even if I'm depressed, I celebrate this day. So we're heading out to the funeral. My hair looks like I put my finger in a light socket because I washed it last night, and when it got dry I put it in those little buns like from the last vlog, and I slept on it all night. Let me tell you, that was painful. Beauty hurts. And then I left it in till maybe 20 minutes ago. I took them down and I pulled my finger through it, and this is what I'm left with. Jada's not here to see if I have a bald spot back here, but Joe swears there's none. I don't trust Joe. Jory says there's none. I trust him a little bit more. And I'm going to the services. The services start at noon, but the viewing is from 10 to noon. I don't know that I want to view. I don't like looking at dead bodies. They're not there, so why look at them? And but we don't want to get there and just walk right in at noon, you know what I mean? So as you guys know, I am 4 miles away from my shop, 7 to 10 minutes away, and this is a little bit further, so about 15 minutes we'll be there. And I'm wearing full black. We didn't take any pictures when we stepped out of the door just now, but I'm sure we'll get a picture before the day is done. I spent my morning testing a granola recipe, a no-bake one with date paste rather than with peanut butter. I don't like stuff with peanut butter, so that's why I'm trying to get this granola. But I've come to the conclusion that I don't like it when it's not baked. I just could not get past eating the oat flakes. I was like, that's how I was eating it. And it's not that it tasted bad, I just didn't like the texture. So I'm gonna have to go back and search for a baked recipe. I tried one before, but it just didn't come out good. The granola keeps falling apart. So I want a granola that does not fall apart. So I'm gonna go try again, because that's the show that I want to put up for Monday. If not, I'm gonna have to abandon that idea and put up something else random. Anyways, let me show you what Joe's wearing. I told him that shirt is as bright as Barney. And he's like, it's mauve. Is it mauve or purple?
Purple rain.
That's what Belizeans wear at funerals. Black, white, or purple, or mauve. And I'm sure you're going to see other colors at this funeral because we're in America now and they take on a lot of the American traditions and stuff like that. But in Belize, if you turn up in anything other than mauve, purple, black, or white, they look at you and gossip and goes, oh my god, you see what she's wearing at this funeral. Oh my god, no respect, no respect. So
I don't like my white shirt.
I
don't like those white shirts I have. It's too thin.
He says the white shirts are too thin because you have to wear undershirt, but you always have to wear undershirt on the white clothes.
I don't like undershirt.
But that's what Belize men wear. What do you think they wear under their guayabera?
That's their problem.
They put one undershirt underneath the guayabera and put that over so you don't see nipples and stuff like that.
That's their problem.
He said that's their problem. And the best color to wear on the white that doesn't show and look, you know, for people to see what you're wearing underneath. Don't wear black, don't wear white, wear beige, like nude color. That's the best color to wear. When I wear my white clothes on the show, I wear a nude thing underneath it to not let it show through. Jado is the one that taught me that. I almost forgot to tell you guys that Mario just told us today on Periscope that he totaled his car yesterday. He says somebody stopped abruptly in front of him. He was distracted. I don't know if he was messing with the radio or on the phone or texting. I hope it's not texting. And he definitely was not periscoping, but he said he was distracted. Sometimes you can be distracted in your own brain just thinking about money problems and stuff like that, you know? And he smashed into the other person. The other person's car, and the other person is okay. Mario's okay physically too, but his car is total. The airbag deployed, and he said smoke was coming from the car, so we think the radiator went out. And so my heart was in my mouth because I really do care for Mario, and when I do pray for my own children for protection, I do pray for him. And he said when he got out of the car to see the damage, his phone dropped from his hand and his phone was total too. He had an Android, so he switched to an iPhone. He went to go get an iPhone yesterday, so I don't know how he's getting to work.
You got something you want to say?
Is it dark behind me?
Pretty good, it's all right.
We're still at the services. We're going to go do the burial right now. So we missed the first service because they started early. And so they went in and did a second service. I've never been to a funeral before where they had two services.
For the same people, for
the same person. Yeah, so we're going to go to the burial. Everything happens right here though at the Green Acres.
But you never know. You never know. So nobody better in your family. I know the other night. The evening I don't. When I'm a young boy, I'm a joke. But then you got to use drinks. You got.
We're leaving the services, and everybody's gonna go back to the repast. But I think Joe and I are gonna opt out of going to the repast. We were invited, and this lady right here is his wife. We were invited, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. The person that fell apart the most was the oldest son, and he's got a history. I'm not gonna say more because I found out that they all watch my cooking channel. So I'm always fearful that if people watch my cooking channel, then they can find the vlog channel. So I'm not gonna say any more. I'm not gonna show any pictures of this lady, but you guys already know the story from the last vlog. And so it was really odd for me because they spoke about her, and of course they always speak about dead people so kindly, like if they were saints. But she seemed like she had really given her life over to God, and like the church family was there talking so highly of her in the church and stuff like that, which I'm glad for. But I think a lot of what I could remember was just the evil, you know, that she was to me. And I put it all in my brain, you know, once, but like, get out of my brain. And, you know, people change. You have to, you know, I'm the first one when somebody tells me they change. I'm the first one to believe that they did. But let me show you what I wore, okay?
I have to go like this because I don't want to pick them up.
Okay, can you see it, Josh?
Not the whole thing, but yeah.
Josh will stand up and get me the right way. Alright guys, so this is what I wore. Just a black skirt, a black jacket that has, it came with like a cloth belt, but I put this belt on to rope me in, and a black tank top. And my little thing, and see my hair came out nice. And pretty much, that's what I look like today. So the bathroom has the best lighting right now. We're back from the funeral services, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take my clothes off, figure out lunch. At this time, it's between lunch and dinner because it's already 2:30, and I eat dinner kind of early, so it might be lunch and dinner combined. And I'm feeling a lot better. I'm really grateful for one that Mario's okay after what he went through yesterday. And I'm grateful to have Joe by my side, and he looks so healthy out at this function. I mean, amongst all his friends and his peers, Joe looked good. Even one of his friend's son had to come up and say, "Mr. Joe, you look strong and you look good." And so these guys are like 62. I think one of them are close to 69. Another one's like maybe 65. And Joe's 58. And they were all like young men together at the job. You know, when Joe was 20, you know, the one that was 65 was only, 27, you know? So I think it makes a difference when you are super young and when you're super old. I don't know. But anyways, I'm glad I went. I don't think it was a waste of my time. And I'm glad it's over. So the kids dared me to vlog like this with my little coolia bun. Free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's not like... Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels right here to the right of your screen, the cooking channel, the product review channel, and Joe's channel. The links are in the description box.